It's time for GMA3. Airfare soaring as the cost of jet fuel takes off. With no end in sight to the TSA staffing issues, some airports have been forced to close security checkpoints. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives star Taylor Frankie Paul is here, talking about the headlines about an alleged incident with her ex-boyfriend and The Bachelorette. Ready or not, here they come. Elijah Wood, Sarah Michelle Gellar talking about their new movie, Ready or Not 2. And we've got the best of both worlds. Miley Cyrus is back as Hannah Montana.
Good to be home.
Gearing up for the show's 20th anniversary with a brand new look at her new special.
I loved being Hannah then. I'm so living for it now.
It's time for GMA3.
Oh, the anticipation for Hannah Montana.
Yes.
We can't wait. Hi, everyone. I'm Ginger Z.
And I'm Janae Norman, here with Rhiannon and Allie. So glad that you could join us on this Wednesday.
Yes, we're going to have a great show because coming up, Tori Johnson is here with deals and steals. Half off of spring fun, great savings to help you celebrate this season, including Easter baskets and steaks.
And steaks.
Yeah,
Right.
two things don't necessarily go together,
They
but
do
we're
today.
We're going to show you how they do.
Also ahead, the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives star Taylor Frankie Paul is here. She's going to be talking about the latest headlines about her personal life that she calls really difficult and heavy, plus her journey as the Bachelorette.
Yes, going to be a very good interview, but we're going to begin with the war. It's sending airfare soaring as the price of jet fuel takes off, while travelers are also facing long lines from the TSA worker shortage. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is at Newark Airport with more on this. Gio, are things looking any better this afternoon?
Well, the problem, Rhiannon, is that we just don't know because this can affect different airports at different times on different days. Right now, it's looking pretty good here at Newark. Earlier this morning, it was actually looking really rough at Newark. So it just really depends, depending on the day and the time. But I want you to look at these images here because the problem is that these workers, they are still being unpaid. And so they're calling out because they have to do other work. And that's leading to long lines at these checkpoints. We're seeing them around the country. And again, there's no rhyme or reason as to which airports get hit. Some are luckier than others. We saw long lines in Florida and Arizona. Some airports have been forced to close security lanes. Philly's airport closing 2 more checkpoints today. The acting deputy TSA administrator has a dire warning, though, saying that they may actually have to shut down smaller airports if this continues. Meanwhile, airline ticket prices, you mentioned them, they're already rising. Just look at the skyrocketing cost of jet fuel since the start of the war. The CEOs of American and Delta, they say that the spike has cost each airline $400 million. United CEO Scott Kirby told investors yesterday that some United fares are up 15 to 20%. So you're talking about this potentially impacting summer travel, right? Because people are starting to book and all of that. If you have those plans, book them now. Get that ticket locked in so that you can get that lower price or as low as you can get. And if you're traveling to the airport, get here very, very early, no matter where you are. I would say 3 hours, guys.
Okay, that is great advice. 3 hours for domestic flights. Gio, you just were talking about airline tickets. We all come to you when we have questions about travel. So what do we know about how much tickets are going to go up? I know you said book now for summer, but what should we be looking for?
Yeah. You want to book now. And so one of the things that I like to do is that I like to set a price tracker, right? So if you book that flight now, set a price tracker with Google Flights or Expedia. This is totally free, right? You don't have to sign up for anything, just create a free account. And that way you'll get an alert if that price drops. If that price drops, you can immediately call the airline. You got to do it fast though. Call the airline and they're going to give you a credit for what you paid over that. So that's one way to sort of get through that, is to book it now and then just watch the price to see if it drops.
That is some really good advice, Gio. But the fact that you said that they're considering shutting down smaller airports and it could get that bad is just really mind-blowing. Gio, thank you for your reporting there. Now to a tale of two extremes. The West just skipped winter and went right into the heat of summer. This is parts of the South have been experiencing record cold temperatures. Ginger, this is also mind-blowing. Explain to us what's happening.
Yes, so I guess you don't need to wait to book your summer travel. It's summer in the Southwest, and more than summer. And that's the problem, is that when you're looking at all-time March heat. We're talking about not just daily records, but like never before have we seen this type of number in the month of March. For Phoenix, for Flagstaff, for San Francisco already. We'll do it again today, and we'll go through the rest of this week. Phoenix has only ever hit 100 degrees one time in the month of March.
And it's all week?
All week through the weekend. The trend continues next week. So this ridge is stuck. It is unprecedented. And we know that most American cities have doubled their number of heat waves since 1980. We anticipate those being longer, more extreme. But now this shows you it happens earlier.
Oh, wow.
So I think that's what's really stunning about it. And I know we've been cool, so it's hard for people to even conceive of that. But yes, this is huge for the
Reminder,
West.
we're seeing the impacts of the climate changing.
Correct. And the lowest snow pack on record, tons of impacts.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's move now to the price that Americans could be paying for the war with Iran. The White House economic advisor admitting consumers would be hurt if the war drags on. Elizabeth Schulze is in Washington with more. Elizabeth?
Hey, Ginger. So the White House is acknowledging that prices will go up for a few weeks because of the oil supply shock. But President Trump's top economic advisor, Kevin Hassett, is trying to downplay the economic impact of a prolonged war.
The fact is that the U.S. economy is fundamentally sound, and that if it were to be extended, it wouldn't really disrupt the U.S. economy very much at all. It would hurt consumers, and we'd have to think about, if that continued, what we would have to do about that. But that's like really the last of our concerns right now.
Look, American consumers are already feeling it. Gas prices are up more than 90 cents on average since the start of the war, now heading toward $4 a gallon. Diesel's above $5 a gallon. That means companies are paying higher costs in everything from shipping to manufacturing to farming. Economists say within the next 2 weeks, we could see higher grocery prices as grocers are paying more for those to transport their foods. So when you put all of this together, according to Moody's Analytics, if oil stays at its current level for 1 year, the typical American household will be spending an extra $1,036 because of higher gas and diesel prices. And guys, that's on top of $170 extra every month already because of overall inflation, Ginger.
More than $1,100 extra. Thank you, Elizabeth. Now, President Trump does say that gas prices will come down once the war ends. So is that expected to happen?
Right. So the biggest factor that will help bring down oil and gas prices is restarting shipping through that Strait of Hormuz. Once that happens, it could still, though, take weeks or months for countries in the Middle East to ramp up their oil production. Some analysts warn we might not see an immediate plunge in prices back to where they were before the war started right away, guys.
Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for covering that for us. Coming up here, there's so much to get to. It is another day in paradise as Sterling K. Brown reveals the Emmy-nominated thriller will be back on our screens. What he's telling us about the new season.
We are back now with pop news. Will Gans has already got us tickled. What you got, Will?
I am glad to keep the laughs going. We begin right here with a brand new day in New York City, and after a 4-year wait, we are finally getting our first look at the highly anticipated Spider-Man brand new day. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
What the hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Ooh, yeah, that is the Punisher. That's Frank, played by John Bernthal. He's one of a few characters we get glimpses of in this brand new trailer. We've also got Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner, and of course, Tom Holland's real-life partner, Zendaya. She pops up a few times in the trailer. Now, this movie is going to serve as a prequel to Avengers Doomsday, which is out in December. In Brand New Day, it looks like Peter Parker's Spidey DNA is mutating to some extent. While investigating a series of crimes, though, he uncovers a larger mystery and faces the consequences of his past. Spider-Man Brand New Day hits theaters on July 26th. The big question, though, remaining after watching this is who is Sadie Sink playing in this? Because we know she's in the movie, but she is nowhere to be seen in the trailer.
Oh, so they're keeping it a hush-hush.
They are.
I love John Bernthal, too. He's going to be great.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah. I got chills watching already.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Sadie, if you're watching, just give me a ring. Let me know what's going on. Got to shoot your shot, right? All right, next up, we are wigging out, literally. Get ready to go a little blonder and a little bangier because Miley Cyrus is back in character as Disney Channel's beloved Hannah Montana. Check out the first full-length trailer for the 20th anniversary special.
This is where it's going to get emotional.
Every step I'm taking.
I've loved being Hannah. I love being Miley Cyrus. You really taught me how to be who I am.
Love you so much.
Love you.
Best of both worlds.
I loved being Hannah then. I'm so living for it now.
Iconic behavior. Miley Cyrus opening up in new interviews with Alex Cooper, chatting with her parents, Tish and Billy Ray, you saw there, singing her hit The Climb and so much more. Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special will air exactly 20 years to the day after the original series premiered, streaming March 24th on Disney Plus and Hulu, and next Tuesday we'll have a sit-down conversation with Miley, who will tell us all about it. Did you guys see that email that on the 10th floor, a week from today, they're giving out wigs? Hannah Montana wigs. Yeah.
Of course, I must not be on the wig deal.
I am prepared to throw elbows. I'm going to get myself a wig. All right, now it's another day in paradise for the cast of Hulu's hit series Paradise, because the show is coming back for season 3. The post-apocalyptic thriller star Sterling K. Brown is taking a page out of the Love Actually playbook to make the announcement. Take a look at this.
Yes.
Woo, the show's second season, which is streaming now on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus, has been viewed for over 30 million hours since its debut just 3 weeks ago. No word yet on plot details for season 3 or when it will premiere, but in the meantime, season 2, the finale is March 30th.
I'm behind. I need to get caught up.
Oh my gosh, but this wig deal, we gotta get on it. All right, still coming up here today, Deals and Steals. Tori Johnson is here with 50% off on spring fun, just in time for your holiday parties.
We're back now with Deals and Steals. We've got more spring bargains on items to make, celebrating holidays like Easter even more fun. Tori Johnson is here. Janae and I are ready to eat.
Please dig in. These are Callie's Hot Little Biscuits, made in Charleston. So you get that little southern
Oh, yes.
flair.
Yeah.
The magic in that is that in their mix, they use cream cheese. So because of that cream cheese, you get this tender, buttery, tangy taste. It's like you get that like perfect, like just
We trust Charleston for a biscuit.
Yeah, there you go. So you can either get them ready-made where you heat them, you can get the mixes, you can also get their biscuit crackers with pimento cheese because, you know, if we're going southern, let's go all the way. 50% off the whole assortment.
Good stuff.
Okay, Geometry. Perfect paper towel alternative. You'll never find paper towels that are this beautiful, but these are as absorbent, probably even more than paper products. They look beautiful in your kitchen. We've got 18 different designs, great waffle weave construction. These with our deal are $9.
I love these.
Before the days of paper towel, we did have towels.
We did use towels. I have got your boys covered. We've got Adrian and Miles. Their little baskets right here.
Everyone said,
there you go. Personal Creations makes just perfect baskets.
Adorable.
To put somebody's name on it, it's like, boom, that kind of makes everything feel good. Even if you don't celebrate Easter.
Easter, done.
Done. These are super fun. You still got a little work to put some things in there. These start at $15. The bunnies and bears are adorable as well.
Cute.
Luminara. We've got really great candles that are lifelike but flameless. So they're made from premium wax that you're holding. So it's the same wax that a candle would be made with, but because it's you want to do the magic, you can turn it off and on with the remote control. So there you go. Look at that.
Wow.
So you could turn, just step over here. You could do them all if you want. It's fun. But if you want that ambiance without a flame, without a burning flame, perfect for kids, pets,
That's fantastic.
dorms, older people, anyone who just doesn't want a flame but loves the beauty, all 50% off. There you go.
Cha-cha.
Okay, Melamine, beautiful assortment from Michelle Design Works. These are just like great, lightweight, easy for entertaining, both indoors, outdoors. We also have really beautiful aprons from them. Their hand foaming soap is one of their signature products. So if you just like to add a little bit of luxury, a little bit of
look at the
ambiance.
bottle.
The bottles are beautiful. Those in your hand right there, those little mini foaming soaps, $3 with our deal. And they smell beautiful. Yes.
These are the steaks that were mentioned.
Kansas City steaks.
Kansas City knows good steaks.
There you go. So it's all about creating great memories at home. We've got the Carver ham, porterhouse, sirloin steaks, filet mignons, huge assortment. All the packages 50% off.
Where's the fork and knife,
There you
Tori?
go.
This smells good.
And then to stuff those Easter baskets, we've got a big assortment on this table here. We've got jewelry. These I love these tablecloths to color with, and this is what the finished product looks like. This one right in front there, really
beautiful.
fabulous fun. We've got faith-based inspirational apparel, jewelry, you name it, all of it at GMAdeals.com. All your Easter basket fun at 50% off.
I love it. You thought of everything, Tori, as always, and we've partnered with all of these companies on these great products, including those additional Easter digital gifts. You can get them all at GMAdeals.com, or the QR code on your screen takes you straight there. It's so easy. And coming up, don't go anywhere. From mom to the Bachelorette, Taylor Frankie Paul gets frank about her journey and the latest headlines. You don't want to miss what she has to say. Coming up here on GMA3.
Welcome back to GMA3. Tomorrow on GMA, we are gearing up for the launch of Lara's new competition show, That Thrifting Show, with Lara Spencer. She's going to tell us all about the show, and then we're going to go into a little competition of our own.
Ooh, also
right up your alley.
Yes, it is.
Also tomorrow, Tori is back with Deals and Steals. Robin's Rockin' Roundup. We've got a double dose of savings with some of the things that Robin Roberts loves.
And Robin has the best picks for everything. On Friday, I am headed to the Mountain State. It is the next stop in our 50 States in 50 Weeks series. We're headed to West Virginia. We're going to be live at one of the last remaining sand-to-hand glassmakers in the entire country.
Okay.
Yeah, so West Virginia, here I come.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're incredible.
All right, well, in the meantime, now to our new Bachelorette, the breakout star of Mom Talk and the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Taylor Frankie Paul. Taylor, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, we're excited to talk to you. We are going to get to the Bachelorette in just a moment, but first we do want to give you a chance to respond to recent headlines about the alleged domestic violence incident with your boyfriend. Is there anything you want to tell us about that?
Honestly, I think there'll be a time to speak on it, and I'm a person that's very open with my story, and yeah, I would love to, but I think there's a different time and place for that, and so I've just been trying to show up of things that I, signed up for and we're supposed to be at, and usually these times are ruined for me, unfortunately, and this has been one of the hardest ones, and I wanted to be here today with you guys, though, as well.
And we're glad that you're here. Just wanted to give you the opportunity. So thank you. And now let's talk about the Bachelorette.
Yeah, let's talk about it. You've got so much going on. You're preparing to let America even more into your life.
Yeah.
You're used to having cameras around, but now in your search for love, we're going to see another side of you on The Bachelorette. And you've said before that you don't fit the typical mold of The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Why do you say that, and what made you want to do this?
I think start with I don't fit the typical mold is just I had never done it before, I will say, so I went into this very blindly, the blind leading the blind here, but it also was something I wanted to do because I saw my friends like chasing their dreams, and for me it was like dating as a mom of three it is difficult, and I wanted to get outside of my bubble and experience something new and different, and that's what I did. So I know some were asking, were you ready? Are you ready? Was she ready? And I think ready is a decision. And I took the decision to leave. And I did it. So
you did it. And now we're going to see it on Sunday night premiering when you meet all of the bachelors. I know that you had said not only has no one ever dated like this because it's quite unusual to do, but you hadn't really dated a lot. So what was that feeling like that first night meeting all of them?
Honestly, it was such a whirlwind is like the best word I can use to describe it. Just because like one, yes, I haven't dated a lot. Two, I get so nervous on first dates, and this is on going to an audience, so all the nerves were there, excitement and nervousness, so all kind of the same type of feeling, but it was something you do once in a lifetime. Like you said, it's not really quite normal. No. However, it was I have no regrets. I'd go back and do it again. It was a lot to take in, but man, it was amazing.
Yeah, that's so fantastic. And we're all here are moms. You've got 3 under 8. I know exactly what that's like. What was it like for you being at the Bachelorette Mansion? Were your kids able to see you? But also, what's it mean to you as a mom for them to get to see you on this journey, leading your way to the life that you want?
To answer your first question, yes, they were able to visit me wherever we went, which was great. And I had them come out a few times, but I also wanted to keep them in routine, you know, at home.
Yeah.
So I kept reminding, you know, this is temporary. Like, we're here, let's be in the present, but also, you know, have them. And so it was, you know, it was difficult. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I miss them a lot. And what it means, you know, for me, they've seen a lot. And that's a secret to nobody. And the thing that I think nobody really sees is that there are times, and I don't want to get emotional about it, but like the times where you're at home and you're like struggling and, you know, you're also picking yourself up and showing them that you can have emotion, have hard days, but you're still going. And anything I teach my children is like, it's okay to have these emotions, hard days, and I know it's been a lot, but I have these deep conversations with my young kids, even as they're young, to be like, you can keep going no matter what, and no one's gonna stop you except yourself.
And it normalizes that.
Yeah,
that's
so
important.
beautiful.
Right?
Yeah, to show kids that.
Yeah, and so I feel like I know there's like a lot of opinions on it of like, they've been through a lot, and that is, yes, they have, but to be honest, they've seen a lot, and also at the end of the day, they've seen a mom that still gets up and tries.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Even through the thick of it, and I hope that that's what they, you know, grow up with, remembering to keep going. That's my biggest thing for them, is just like, you can get up again, no matter what.
You mentioned how hard first dates are. We see in the trailer, you get to do all these wonderful things, horseback riding, just having an adventure with all of these potential mates. So did you find love? Tell us. I know that, you know, it's kind of hush-hush, but did you find love?
I can't give it away. I don't want to give it away yet, because I mean, that's the exciting part, is to like, I don't think anyone knows. I think, you know, they have assumptions, so it's fun to like, keep it unknown for now. But I will say I have no regrets with the experience. And yeah, there was a lot learned even about myself, truly, through all of it.
I bet.
Well, we can't wait to see it all unfold.
Thank
you so
you.
much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Season 22 of The Bachelorette premieres Sunday at 8 p.m. on ABC and streams next day on Hulu. Thank you again for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
And still coming up, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Elijah Wood are here to tell us about their new movie. Stick around. We'll be right back here on GMA3.
We are back now with Elijah Wood and Sarah Michelle Gellar, starring in the new movie Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, and it's about to hit theaters. We're so excited to have you both. Yes, we're so excited for the movie. I'm going to start with you, Elijah, because you both joined the cast of the sequel. You weren't in the first one.
No.
It's a horror comedy, which I think is really interesting. So were you a fan of the original? Is that what drew you to it? Tell us.
Absolutely. Loved the original film, saw it in the theater. Was totally surprised by it. Yeah, it's not a traditional horror movie. It's got comedic elements, it's got dramatic elements. That first movie is like a ride of watching Samara's character try and survive the whole time. And there's some really fun, surprising bursts of blood.
I think horror and comedy always have to be together, at least for me to watch, because I like that. Yeah, I need a little levity.
For sure.
It's all about emotions, right? The whole idea is you want people to be up and down. So if it's just horror all the time, or if it's just, you don't get that same experience.
Yeah, no, I love the roller coaster. So, speaking of, Sarah Michelle, you've been on a little bit of a career roller coaster, meaning that in the newest feature of People, you took some time off and you're kind of showing that off. Tell us what it felt like coming back, and especially to be part of this film.
Well, I think, you know, in any career, when you take time off to raise children, you never know if there's a place for you when you get back, right? And it's particularly in this industry, which can be extremely fickle. And so to have the welcome that I've had and to be a part of this, like I said, you know, I seen the original movie, I loved it, and I thought, oh God, if I was that age, I would have loved to have played Samara's character. And then to get a phone call that 6 years later, they're making the sequel, and I get to play in that sandbox was like, crazy. And then this cast is insane. I mean, I can't believe it's taken us this long to work.
I know.
But like Nestor Carbonell, Sean Hattasey, who we both love.
Yeah.
Catherine Newton. Like, you just go down
Cronenberg's
the list.
in the film.
Oh yeah, that guy, David Cronenberg. Yeah, that guy.
So you are obviously, Sarah Michelle, no stranger to horror and mystery films. There's Scooby-Doo, there's Buffy. I know what you did last summer. What makes Ready or Not 2 different?
Well, it plays in its own world. Like, there's nothing to compare Ready or Not to. It's very hard to say.
It is hard to say. I was wondering how you were going to do that.
I was thinking about that. I was like, that was one of those things where my mind was working or my mouth was working faster than my mind, which also often happens with me. And it's such a unique experience. And the Radio Silence guys who directed the original, really just make their own universe. And the fact that we get to do everything, like for me in particular in this movie, I get to do the comedy, I get to do the action, I get the drama. Like, not everyone gets all the different parts of it.
Yeah.
And so it was just a blast.
Yeah, and Elijah, so if I had time to just sit with you, I'd want to talk about The Good Son, because that was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But of course, we all know you from playing Frodo and Lord of the Rings. You said that you would play that character as long as it made sense.
Yeah, as long as it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Explain
at a certain point, I feel like I will age out of the character.
There's digital retouch.
Yeah, I know.
I was just de-aged in a movie. It could be
but also like, you know, physicality, making sure that would be the same. So yeah, at a certain point, I probably wouldn't be able to, but as long as I'm able and it makes sense, I would love to play that character again, of course.
And I love that I heard you guys, the whole cast is very close. I heard you say on Good Morning America today that you guys all have a group chat.
We do.
It was actually going off while we were in between. Yes, it was Good Morning America, and now it was actually buzzing.
So what's the tea? What do you guys talk about in there?
The last thing that was contributed was a photo
I took.
of Samara's head that we had from the premiere in Austin.
So our lead actress, Samara, is about to give birth. And she is so incredible in this movie.
She's amazing.
And she hasn't gotten to experience any of the love, the premieres, any of this, because she's literally about to give birth. And so we had these like cardboard, I mean, they're called fat heads, but I always hate calling it that, because if people don't know what fat heads are, it sounds mean.
Yes.
It's cardboard cutouts of her head. And I've been taking it everywhere with me. And so I was watching the Oscars on Sunday night, and so I had her at the Oscars. And then last night she went to the Clubhouse Bravo with me.
It's like a flat Stanley.
Yeah, exactly. It's flat Stanley.
Be my companion on my way to Europe.
That's
the
amazing.
mama in you, like taking care of everyone, isn't it? Yes. You're like the mama of the group.
She deserves all the accolades.
She really does. So. She's extraordinary.
If you all made, out of the cast a competition, because take that group chat, look at the names, and say who would win if you were to play. One of you two?
No, I think we'd be a team.
Yeah. We're both, I think we can get into tight spaces, and I think we would just find a really tight space and stay there.
And people wouldn't think we'd be in it, because they would think no person could actually get in there.
There you go.
But the two of us could.
That's what I think. Yeah.
And we're patient. We can wait it out.
Very patient.
Just wait it out. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, don't move.
This was such a fun movie. Thank you guys.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
About it. Yes, we're so excited. Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, is in theaters Friday, and coming up right here while Gans is wrapped up, because you are about to save big on some cold hard cash on screen accessories.
Okay.
I know. Oh, he's scaring us a little bit.
Yes.
But ABC Secret
There it is, the comedy and the horror all together. We are back now with ABC Secret Savings. Will Gans is back. Everything we need to embrace the season with prices that will put a spring in your step. So, Will, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. First up, no more bad hair days thanks to True Hair Root and Scalp Cover-Up. This helps you disguise visible roots and exposed scalp, whether between salon visits or to simply add the appearance of volume whenever you might need it. You can enhance volume and strengthen your locks with shampoo, conditioner, and masks. We also have a brow and stencil kit that offers a quick and easy brow boost.
Nice.
Hair styling accessories,
scrunchies,
including a scrunchie or two. You'll save 25 to 50% on the whole assortment today.
I used to wear them on my wrist when I was a kid.
Completely.
That's exactly
all three of you just tic-tac-toe. Yeah.
Automatic.
Up next, how about a red light therapy session from Glow Tech? The face mask helps fade sun damage, clear up acne, and rejuvenate skin with both red and blue light options, which is great. And then we have the collar add-on, which is perfect for the delicate skin that we often forget about, chest and neck, and the Hair Pro right here, designed to stimulate scalp to encourage hair growth. We have serums and skincare too, and you'll save 45% from LED.
Oh, it has the thing.
Yes.
I was like, this is like a baseball
You're missing
cap.
an important piece there. Yes. Yeah.
I thought I had to do it. I was like, wow, a hack can do that.
And was like, wait, where is it?
I'm good, but I'm not that good, Ginger. All right, next up, we're breaking up with breakouts, people. Banu is skincare designed to prevent acne from the very start. Spot treatment is a fast-acting spot treatment to shrink pimples, kind of like a zit zapper.
Is that this one?
Yes, and then we also have the chamomile jelly cleanser that's gentle on acne-prone and sensitive skin.
Oh, yeah, chamomile jelly.
We have, chamomile jelly. It sounds like a drag name, but that's for another sport. Blemish control and exfoliating serum serum, dark spot, milky serum to help fade acne scars and hyperpigmentation. Save 30 to 50% now on every option.
You know, I was going to say the same thing. That's exactly what crossed my mind.
That's where my brain always goes. All right, next up, as the season transitions, this is the perfect everyday accessory. It's the Canyon Wrap. It's made from alpaca and recycled yarns with a beautiful tassel trim. Think tailgating, think brunch, glamping, chilly office, which y'all know this place can get very
We
cold.
need to pass these out here.
So you can wear it around your shoulders. It also doubles as a decorative throw, which is really nice. You can see we have beautiful color options and combinations with the subtle striped design. You'll save more than 75% plus get free shipping.
And it looks so
very
rich.
soft.
Yeah, right?
These are fantastic. Really great colors, too.
Luxury. All right, finally, let's treat our feet with cozy rain boots from Roma.
Treat your feet.
These. Treat your feet. Waterproof rubber outsoles and quick dry knitted cotton lining to keep your feet dry. It's perfect for rain or shine. You can wear them gardening. Yes.
I was thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wrapped all of my shoes.
Yes, gardening, stomping puddles. You could, anywhere the day takes you, really. To work, you can choose from a big assortment of colors and patterns. You see we've got leopard print, bees, whatever the vibe might be. Every pair 40% off plus free shipping from Roma.
This is so good.
Great stuff.
So I know you have more, which is amazing to think because you've already brought us so much. So what else you got?
And it's not just ideas for a drag name, y'all. We also have, in addition to these terrific brands, more than 24 additional deals, including Cozy Earth bedding and Snap Power nightlights that are live right now from our ABC Secret Savings March special. You can check everything out at abcsecretsavings.com.
Don't sleep on the Cozy Earth. It's good stuff.
Oh my
Really
gosh.
super
Or
soft.
do sleep in the Cozy
Yes,
Earth.
Yes.
Don't sleep.
Well played.
But I see what you were doing. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Picking up what you're putting down, Will. Thank you. We will be right back. We'll be back at it tomorrow, but for now, thank you for watching.
And for more news, check out What You Need to Know anytime on Disney Plus, and have a great day.
I had so much fun with you ladies.
You too.
Good.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah.